Ray's just hugging this window. I'm like loading my nails up, walking around, checking stuff, and there he is. Ray and I are back at the addition project this morning at my house under the deck. And today's a Monday. It's also raining, but it's supposed to snow a bunch. And it's also a holiday, so everybody else is out of work. So I'm thinking we should start with the center window on both sides and get it perfectly centered, because we have very little to play with as far as the nailing on both sides. And then if we need to slide these side windows like further towards the framing on the outsides to make it work, we can. I'm caulking pretty close down to the opening instead of up an inch or two, just in case the flange doesn't cover or we have to shift the window in the opening. I've definitely had it where caulked a little too far out and then your caulking isn't any good. You got to pull the window out. It's got caulking all over it, and then re-caulk it, then reinstall it, and then it's all over your hands. So trying to avoid that here. Now these are pretty inexpensive windows. They're like 150 bucks each, vinyl, single hung. I thought about doing some crazy kind of commercial full glass on this wall. That was probably gonna be like 15,000 bucks instead of 1,500 bucks. He's gonna get it even side to side. I'm gonna check plumb on it, even though this looks like it's sitting pretty plumb in the opening. It's really pretty perfect, Ray. For the moment, I'm just tacking this window top and bottom 2 places each until we get all the windows in this section installed and make sure they all plane out, line up, spaced evenly, everything like that, and then we'll go ahead and nail them off. Because at this point, we could pull it out pretty easily and shift it. We've got this second window installed, and the gap varies. It's 2 inches at the bottom, 2 1/4 at the top. So I'm gonna tack this bottom corner here and then have Ray just tilt the window on that pivot point until we get the same number there, because I think that's gonna look best to have this trim nice and even. Since I've only got 1.5 inches in here, what I'm gonna do is place these nails directly in the cut so it just grabs both the flanges. Whoa! Also, I don't think I can hit that close with my hammer. I think what I do is bust the window. Actually, I think I need to get a trim hammer.
Yeah,
that's not the right hammer for the job. All right, I'll be back. Yep. Ray's giving it a go with this big hammer.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna probably say it's a bad idea. Why don't you cut this other one? I got the little hammer. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's so much easier. Seriously, that's night and day. Still a little nerve-wracking. So I put a bunch of nails in between that cut that I just did, and it actually pushed the flanges apart like over 1/8 of an inch, which I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. So I'm gonna pull those and just stitch them together left, right, left, right, left, right instead, keeping the flanges where they were. I don't really wanna bow the windows apart and have it like wider in the middle or something weird. There we go. We've got this all nailed off now. We're gonna do some flashing tape. I like using this zip tape. It also works with these zip panels that we're using. So we'll just apply that by hand, and then Ray's gonna come behind me and roll the tape. It says roll the tape all over it. And what that means is to use this roller that they make to put pressure on it, and that makes the adhesive really take effect. It's pressure activated adhesive, I think. That's what they call it. All right, I'll take one. You can take the other. If you missed it in a previous video, having these windows as close as they are was a little bit of an accident. I didn't have as much room as I thought. I would usually put like 2 pieces of 1.5 inches between. But now that I'm looking at it, I really like how it looks like one built-in unit, like they were molded together or something from the factory, even though they weren't. I don't think we're gonna be rolling that tape, Ray. No. You see, you got a micro roller. And I started too high, so I need a little more at the bottom. It's always a good idea to test the windows before you install them, which we did not do. So I'm gonna go around and test them all right now afterwards, make sure they function, they lock. That one's good. Yep, ooh, they work really nice actually. Not bad for 150 bucks. Okay, sweet. So in this case, these aren't egress windows and they don't need to be because this is not a bedroom. And also there is an egress, which is this door. But if you're thinking about doing an addition on your house that is a bedroom that doesn't have an outside door, make sure to figure in some egress windows or you will not pass inspection. Happened to me before. Okay, we're all good. Jason Ellis is calling me. Yo.
Are you scared?
No, we're putting in windows.
Oh, you're working?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm watching 7 Kids.
Oh, dad of the year.
Trust me, I'd much rather be. So I just need border pieces to go around the whole border of the deck, the first piece on the outside, and then the stairs.
Correct.
You're the best, dude.
Yep. No, you're the best. Sorry, Ray. Ray's like... All right.
Well, Ray, thanks for answering my phone call. I called him the other day. He didn't answer my phone, dick.
He didn't want to talk.
I didn't even see that you called. When did you call?
Yeah, I answered, bro. I was trying to give you something, but that's all right.
Well,
All right, you're killing my watch battery. It did pour rain here a couple nights ago, so Ray and I are looking around everywhere at the ceiling, at the floor. Are there any drips or are there any leaks at this stage? And it's really nice if you have a chance to check that out before the siding's done and all the flashing's done. See if you have any weak spots in your envelope. And we do right here. It looks like water has run in underneath this wall plate pretty much on this whole side. So I'm assuming I may have a little negative drainage on the slab right out there, which wouldn't surprise me. So we're just gonna have to make sure that our flashing and stuff on this side, especially on the outside of the sheathing layer, is like bulletproof good. So I don't want to see that on my finished floor later. Like, oh.
yeah. Floating floor would
But
be floating in.
Well, Ray and I are having to take 5 here. Our hands are completely numb. It was to the point where I was like, I can't tell if I'm holding a nail or not in my fingers.
You like reach in your pouch and you think you have a nail and there's nothing.
So luckily our rabbit that lives down here has got his own personal little heater system and we're taking advantage. He's like, you're petting me. Well, actually, he's pretty warm too.
Yeah, he's just
Ooh,
keep him
lick
out
my
there.
fingers. There you go, buddy. Oh, thank you. We're back on site this morning. It's 25 degrees right now, and the temperature from now till the end of the day is going down. It's supposed to be 3 degrees tonight, which is really rare for around here. It doesn't usually get that cold. So I'm thinking we should start the day by getting any batteries that we'll need charged throughout the day in the garage where it's warm. Get any of the caulk we'll need, like we'll need Lexel. And then we're gonna start putting this flashing in around the perimeter. And that's gonna be a really interesting, by interesting, I mean terrible job. We were checking out where we're gonna do this flashing and noticed that there's a pond against the wall out here, right there. And that's where we saw the water leaking under yesterday. So what we're gonna have to do, I think, is make this water drain somehow. And our first idea, look at the dog. What are you doing? Right through the water. Go get in the mud now. So we're gonna take this big SDS drill, it's like a 3/4 bit, and punch several holes in this as a permanent drain for this low spot so that water can't pond here and cause this problem in the future. Make sure to hold that power cord out of the water.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. It's gonna immediately trip if you drop it. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm trying to find the lowest spot. I'm just gonna punch like a line of them through here. Look out, Benson.
Benson.
After drilling one of those holes, it's draining super fast. So we're gonna go ahead and do like 5 more along the edge here, about 6 inches out. And I think that will as long as I keep an eye on these, be a really good permanent fix as far as just getting this water off the surface and out. Today's video is brought to you by HOUZZ PRO, and that's an all-in-one business solution for builders, contractors, remodelers, and designers, which lots of you guys are. They have a lot of great features that can help you organize your business, make it flow more smoothly, and make you look more professional, which is great. Today we're checking out their 3D floor plan tool, and there's some great updates on that. The floor plan tool is super easy. All you need is the HOUZZ PRO app and a smartphone or tablet, and you can scan your client's room from side to side, then add windows or doors and be ready for a virtual tour in no time and help win those clients over. And now you can create outdoor surfaces in the 3D floor planner with the new outdoor surface drawing tool. Decks, patios, lawns, and driveways are easily added to your 3D plans with their new expanded library of materials, including pavers, ground cover, lawn, gravel, decking, and pavement. You can now also do multi-room scans where you measure a whole apartment or story by scanning room to room and then merging all of them into a single floor plan, or just drag multiple scans together and create one complete plan. Another great addition is the ability to comment on 3D floor plans now, so both your team and your clients can comment on objects, walls, and more directly on a shared 3D floor plan. And object rotation in dollhouse mode is now even better. You can move objects both horizontally and vertically in the dollhouse mode. If you want to check out the benefits of using HOUZZ PRO for your business, there's a link down in our video description and a phone number. You can check it out and you can try it for free. Thank you, HOUZZ PRO, for sponsoring our video. Let's get back to work. Now that we have these holes drilled, I'm going to take a diamond grinder and soften the edges of this so it's a little more like a funnel, like a drain around the edge instead of a sharp kind of edge. Now that we have our pond situation fixed a little bit, we're gonna go and do the real flashing that's gonna protect water from running into our inside space permanently. And to do that, we need to grind a slot with this flush cutting grinder blade. It's a diamond blade and it will cut flush. You can see there's nothing sticking off this side. But I do not want to destroy the zip tape that we have around the bottom of this, so hopefully we can use this paint shield as a sort of a shield for the zip tape as we're cutting and not destroy it and get our flashing in. So we're gonna find out. We've got this whole front side cut and we're gonna have to just do this in sections so the batteries can charge. I think we went through 4 batteries to do this one section. It worked great though. Check it out, my Mr. Cool 12K BTU mini split just showed up. It's their DIY version. So everything is pre-charged and I just have to wire it and hook it up and we'll be up and running. So we'll have air conditioning and heat through that for our addition. So while the battery's charged, we're gonna go ahead and cut this copper flashing into appropriate heights, which I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5 inches would be good. And go ahead and install it with some Lexel. That's about a $300 or $400 roll of flashing, by the way. You got tape?
Yeah, it's my hand.
Jason, I can tell you it's about 60 feet.
60?
We need 60 feet total length.
All right, well, 6 inches ain't gonna be enough then.
All right, where's your tape? So this roll is like 14 feet long and 2 feet wide.
Oh, 14, yeah, times 4.
Yeah, so if you did 6-inch pieces, we'd have
I know.
4, right? 4 times
56.
6 is 24. What's 4 times 14?
56.
56 feet. We need like 60 feet.
Well, what about the door opening? Is that gonna help you?
Yeah, the door opening's like 3 feet.
That's all I was gonna just measure.
Yeah.
Overlap.
We don't really need 6 inches tall though. I mean, it's only gonna be an inch at the most exposed.
Okay,
So it's gonna go in the concrete an inch.
You could do 6 4-inchers.
Yeah, we could do 4 inches and that'll give us a little more play. Jason started cutting this flashing with the snips, which we realized pretty quickly is gonna be slow. So he had another great idea. I think cold makes your brain work better.
I know, this is a trio. I got 3 already today, dude. That's more than I have almost every day.
Yeah, so the idea was to take a cutting disc for metal and cut this and hopefully be straighter and faster. Let's check it out.
Okay.
My brain doesn't work at all when it's cold.
Hey, do you want to get this stuff cut to length before we go filling it up with Lexel so it don't freeze?
It won't freeze. There's no water. It's not water based.
Oh, really?
So it'll cure. It won't matter.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
But I am gonna fill it up. That's gonna be the key to this thing working. Is just completely filling that cut to the top, and then sticking the flashing, mushing it in there.
Smoosh it in.
Also, let's go ahead and Lexel this bottom edge of the zip tape, just behind the flashing too. Just go crazy. I mean, this is it. This is the only thing stopping water.
All right, 10
So I'm gonna fill it up. Just give me tubes. I'm gonna go crazy.
Okay.
We're getting down the line here. I've gone through a couple tubes already, but I think it's gonna work really well. This is slow, like 1 inch at a time, but I just wanna make sure it's all good. It's gonna be hard to do this again later. My grip is about done.
Oh, come on, guy.
Got no grip. I'm totally gassed, but there's one side out of the 3 done with the flashing and the zip tape, and I think we'll come back when it's warmed up with a final bead of Lexel on the outside right there. And I think that's gonna be really good, actually. Oh, are you going skiing? What?
Living his best life, bro.
Who are you going skiing with?
A bunch of people.
Am I driving you?
No, Mom.
Oh, good, good, good. Mom's driving you?
Same by.
It's probably covered in snow up there.
Is it?
They maintain it pretty well.
My son's supposed to be going in his little car.
I'm sure. Well, dude, it was a blizzard up there yesterday. I ended up taking my son skiing because we weren't sure of the road conditions, and my wife doesn't love driving on vertical mountain roads in the snow, as a lot of people don't. And these guys had already cut the side in when I got back, and I was just checking out our guard I was using that I had kept in pretty decent condition is gone. You melted it.
Hey.
No, I don't think so.
It was a tag team effort.
Definitely tag team.
Definitely.
I gotta see if we got another one
Does
of
that
those.
not look right?
I mean, it looks all right. Looks like
Can't wait till we paint with that later.
Christmas Vacation, the bottom of the sled after he goes down the hill.
Don't put any stuff on my sled, Clark.
We're over here on the back side now, and we're doing these sections between the post and the wall and post. And what we've done is notch into the post, and again, we'll just fill that with Lexel, jam that thing in and down, and I think it's gonna work pretty well. Who cut this line?
Dude, it was in there once already. I want to hear it.
Oh, there it goes.
You guys can't get this.
Yeah, it's a little. Maybe do it vertically. Yeah. There it goes. All right, let's work it back down.
As long as it doesn't break over that gap, right?
Yeah.
I think if I could feel my fingers, this might go a little bit faster.
Well, that's true.
Or my toes, fingers, toes, toes, and fingers. Isn't that a song or
Are
something?
your eyes frozen?
Feel like it.
So we're taking a break to get warm, and we've just discovered filters on, what is it, Snapchat? All right, let's see Ray. Do the old one. Hang on.
Yo, Santa.
That looked pretty good.
Yeah, no, you don't. Wow, get that chin.
What is
Man.
it? What's the difference?
Wow, there's a lot of difference. I found the one for today.
Perfect.
That's not even a filter. That's actually how I look right now. Oh, look at my man back there. Right with the hat on. I paid a fool to get my phone.
Benson, that's a wrap on the flashing. What do you think, bud? Good boy. Good job. He likes it. No, seriously, that is a wrap on the flashing. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
That was a ton of work and wasn't fun at all. And it took almost all day.
Yeah.
We'll pick it up tomorrow.